Not forgetting the incident which took place 2 months ago. Captain of the Wesley College 2012 team, Papare, left us to a tragic incident. So let's all remain silent.
Very good evening to everyone joining the www.thepapare.com. It's your Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, and bringing to you is the Blaze Trophy for the 2019. Wesley College taking on Kingswood College here at Nittawela. It will be an interesting game, a first game for both two schools. Wesley College finished 8th last year, while Kingswood finished 5th. It was a good season for Kingswood, and they will be looking to begin the season off on a high in their home grounds. Last time around, they won the Blaze Trophy down in the racecourse.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wesley College, on the other hand,
the school song of Wesley College.
will look to redeem themselves this year. Most of the players who played last year are still playing for this Wesley outfit, as we stand for the school anthems of both two schools.
The school song of Kingswood College.
Children, where nature is gracious and kind, home of our early youth, grant us the love of truth, love for the body and life for the mind. Kingswood, obey we be, loyal and true to thee. Holy One, here be time, virtue and faith and light. Loyally, manfully, all of us true to thee. Nor room for demand, our lawful word and be true and be work and be strong and keen. None for himself, but all for the school, school, school. None for himself, but all for the school. Nor shall the world instruct our love and pride, for both we know the stronger shall grow and up. Ever thy fortunes we stand at thy side. Present and past shall be wanting on all for thee. Holy One, there be time, virtue and faith and light. Loyally, manfully, all of us true to thee. Nor room for tribune, covered or fool. Word and will true and clean, work and play strong and keen. None for himself, but all for the school, school, none for himself, but all for the school. Ringing organs wherever he his voice may go, ready we follow and spring to our country or school, make or play the game forward, shoulder to shoulder, this dedication. Duty we done of it, every the cost may be. Only one year we judge, virtue and faith and loyally and fully, all of us do today. No room for tremor, cover or fool. Word and will true and in work and play strong and keen. None for himself, but all for the school, school, school. None for himself, but all for the school.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Deputy Principal and POG, Mr. J.R. Lata Francis, Principal of Wesley College, Colombo, Mr. Amanto Fernando, Chairman of the Rugby Club of Wesley College, Mr. Intishan Moidi, Chairman of the Kingswood College Rugby Union, Mr. Dr. Chamu De Silva, former Chairman of Wesley College Rugby, Captain Navin De Silva, Master in charge of the Kingswood College Rugby League, Mr. Kursala Devaki, Master in charge of Wesley College, Mr. Bandara.
And we are done with the formalities. Both teams in their final preparations. Kingswood College forming their huddle. Dragging it along. The Wesley team led by Captain Murshid Zubair. Kingswood look a strong outfit. None of their players from the back line left from last year. Here's kickoff. Wesley kickoff from left to right. A good high hanging kick. Cleanly collected. It was miserable. Beg your pardon. Here's Wesley on the charge. Straight away winning advantage. Here's Samuel Abrebo. Inside Kingswood's 22 meters. Here's Valpidagi out to Murshid Zubair. Here's the danger man. Sends it out to the number 8. Ball being turned over but illegally, says the referee. So it will be a penalty inside just a minute. Murshid Zubair opting to go for the posts. Good early call by Wesley Heights. Murshid Zubair, a very able kicker. He featured after a couple of phases. A penalty being conceded by Kingswood from 4 coming in from the side. Murshid Zubair lining his kick up, wearing that number 15 jersey. He was the player to watch out for Wesley last season. Wide of his upright. 3 players merging in to collect that. It will be a 22-meter dropout. The first kick from Murshid Zubair, not finding the posts as Hirosha Sampath collects and then puts the dropout. It was a very good kick and a not a very good pass. But however, Murshid Zubair manages to secure possession of the overall ball. Obrebo out to his backs. Here's a danger for Kingswood running from their own line, and it was a good pass. Here's numbers on the inside but doesn't pass. The ruck has been formed. A good counter ruck coming up from Kingswood, but Wesley, here's an opportunity for Wesley. Lovely outside ball, and here's a lovely draw and pass but fails to collect it. It was a sure try coming in for Wesley. The opening exchanges being very good for Wesley. The referee was playing advantage for a high tackle. Manages to find a good 30 meters. Chaturu Soisa for Kingswood. Samuel Obbebo for Wesley. Opts for the easy putt, and here's Samuel Obbebo with a stolen ball. Manages to turn possession over. The ruck was formed, and here's Wesley on the attack yet again. Managing to hold him up, but the knee is grounded, so it should be released. The scrum half sends the ball out for Wesley, and an interception from Mohammad Zashan for Kingswood. Here's Kingswood on the attack. Numbers on the outside. A good offload. 2-1 for it, but only manages to lose possession. Knocks the ball forward. The number 8, Tuan Farid. It was a very well stolen ball from Kingswood. The first 3 minutes of the rugby inside their own half. Wesley doing all the attacking. This was exactly what happened in the games played yesterday. This is still the first week of the Singer Schools Rugby League for the 2019. A good scrum from Wesley. Here's the fly half. Opts to go for Murshid Zubair, and here's a space opening out wide. Not a good pass from the winger who was joining in. A set piece move. Partially worked for Wesley. Samuel Abrego, a lovely offload. Referee playing advantage for an offside. Scrum off, opts for the open side. And a knock on. And the offside call is taken quickly, but not 10 meters. He booted the ball and he had the rights to grab that ball as well. Slots this one through. That's 3 points to nil for Wesley. Murshid Zubair Very good tap from the kickoff for Kingswood. Here's a long cutout pass. Mohammad Zajan sends the ball out to Channa Gunasekaran. Here's the winger in space, but equally well done from the Kingswood defense. Here's Asari Senaviratna. He has been an instrumental player for Kingswood, playing at the fly-off position. Chatura Soisa, not a good pass from Asari Senaviratna, but the 1-2 pass, a good offload. Here's Mohammad Sashan playing in that number 12 jersey, the inside center. Hirusha Sampath sending it out to Asari Senaviratna. Here's Wesley collecting the ball and bundled into touch. A very good tackle from the winger Dhananjaya. A long line out through, manages to secure position. Dropped by Sashan but collected by Dina Lekanayaka. Hirosha Sampath putting the boot, finds the in-goal area. Kingswood hardly ever came into the Wesley red zone. Hirosha Sampath under the high ball, cleanly collected, sends Tuan Farid on his way into a barging run. The ruck out. Asari Senaviratna to his captain, and here's the number 14 running in space. He should have passed there. Dhananjaya through the fingers, tried to go by himself, but advantage being played in the Kingswood corner, and Chatura Soisa inches away from the try line. Asari Senaviratna puts a cross kick but collected cleanly, and referee will bring back. Doing the scrum half duties, wearing the 21 jersey. Tuan Farid breaking from the back of the scrum. Still going is Tuan Farid, but equally well defended from Wesley. Here's Chatura Soisa. Gains meters, and here's the captain Pathum Veerasinghe offloads to Hirosha Sampath. Tuan Farid yet again going nowhere, but keeping position is Kingswood at the moment. They have numbers out on the wide, but the ball has been knocked on. Wesley managing to secure position. They have numbers on the outside. He should have passed. Manages to put in the no float. They'll be looking for Murshid Zubair to clear that line. Here's Tarandu Hassan taking the ball in, gaining some meters, and gives it out to Alpitage, who puts a high up and under, doesn't find touch. And Dhananjaya under the ball, a very good tackle on him, doesn't manage to counteract it. Driven back by Wesley. Some good physicality shown by the Wesleyites. Going on the blind side, here's Dina Lekanaya out to his wing. A lovely inside ball collected by Hirosha Sampath. Still going is Hirosha Sampath. Taken down. Dina Lekanaya drops the ball. A cardinal error. Wesley with the feed in to the scrum. Sends the ball out to Walpitage. A good kick. Only manages to find Atukorala. Here's Dina Lekanayaka. He has been lethal in that fullback position last season for Kingswood. But this time, 3 men merging on Dina Lekanayaka. The second high tackle from the Wesleyite, a penalty conceded. In fact, it was good defense from Wesley. Very unlucky to get a high tackle. The ball doesn't find Ball doesn't find touch, and yes, Murshid Zubair spotting space out at the back, but Dina Lekanayaka is under control. Clears the ball away. The referee stops. I think it's going to be the first yellow card for Wesley. That's the third high tackle from the number 12. It is Sasanja. We'll go to that Nordicha. A very good territory gaining kick from Dina Lekanayaka. The third high tackle earning Sansaja with a yellow card. The line out won by Chatura Soiza, and the driving ball is set but taken down by Wesley. Hirosha Sampath surveying his options. Here's Asari Seneviratna. Sends it out to his prop forward. A lovely offload, and here's numbers on the outside. He should have passed there. He had two men on the outside. Bumping on to Hirosha Sampath was Atukorala. Here's numbers on this side. Opening up for Wesley. Kingswood. The scrum half going through the fringes. Pathum Veerasinghe opting to go through his forwards to suck in that defense. Chatura Soisa gaining meters through the fringes, and Tuan Farid inching ever so close. Here's Pathum Veerasinghe, a very good tackle on him, but equally well offload. Here's Dhananjay, a lovely pass to Chatura Soisa, and Tuan Farid is over for the try. The first try coming in through Tuan Farid. For Kingswood, it's 5 points to 3. A lovely offload. Kicks last season. Wide of that right upright. Walpitage restarts with a deep kick into the Kingswood red zone. Knocked down by Channa Gunasekara, and here's Wesley with an opportunity for an attack. Walpitage out to Murshid Zubair. Murshid Zubair waving his way through. Finally taken down. Out to Walpitage again, but numbers on this side. No way through that. Murshid Zubair yet again. Chatura Soiza on his shoulder. Very well done from Wesley to keep possession of that ball. The number 8 breaking through. Finally brought down, numbers on the outside for Wesley. But the lock forward manages to take it in, and the ball has been turned over, and the knock-on has been forced. A lovely intercept from Kingswood. Here's Murshid Zubair weaving his way through. Samuel Obrebo going by himself. He looked for the pass but wasn't there, and here's Tarindu Hassan with a barging run through the fringes. Not releasing is the call from the referee. A penalty after missing out, and Murshid Zubair is on target again. It's 6 points to 5. A lovely high hanging kick from Asri Seneviratna. Manages to collect it. Does Thabit. Stolen away from Kingswood. This is lovely work at the breakdown. Hirosha Sampath now serving his options. Asari Seneviratna sending it out to Mohammad Chasan. Atukorala out to his wing 3/4. Still going is Atukorala. Finally brought down Hiroshi Sampath. A wayward pass. Chatru Soisa still has numbers on the outside. Milan Veerasinghe should pass and thrown for it is barging away and knocks it on is Tumulu Valigampala. That was surely a try. He had two men on the outside with no Wesley defender. Tumulu Valigampala dropping the ball at a crucial moment, and Wesley will now look to clear their line. Valpitage trying to run from his own 22 and Murshid Zubair with a lovely break. Here's space out on the wide. Asri Senevaratne chasing the ball. Wesley managing only to knock it on. Some good covering defense from Asri Senevaratne, but equally well spotted space from Murshid Zubair. Wesley ran the ball from inside their own goal, brought the ball close to the 50-meter mark, and then Murshid Zubair opted to put that punt, which was a great exploitation of space. However, Asar Senevaratne saves the day for Kingswood as Milan Veerasinghe will throw in for Kingswood after being bundled into touch. Finds Chatru Soisa. Hiroshi Sampath. Not straight, says the referee. It was contested by Samuel Obrevo. Murshid Zubair has made some commanding runs already in this game. It was a signature right foot step to a couple of defenders before Murshid Zubair gained at least 40 meters. Here's Wesley with the feed into the scrum. A good solid scrum from both teams. Valpitage sending out to Murshid Zubair. Murshid Zubair has been the key, and a lovely offload to his winger. Wesley on the attack. They will soon be regained with that 15-man. Going through face to face is Wesley at the moment. Wasn't really a pass backwards from the scrum half. It was good pressure at the ruck. Here's Valpitage trying that drop goal, not finding its target. Here's Dhananjay trying to run. Hiroshi Sampath clears his lines. A very good kick. Valpitage will looking to run that ball. A very bad pass and knocked on from Kingswood. That surely was an opportunity. Had he collected that, he would have had a stroll through to the try line. Wesley breaking from that scrum. He has numbers on the outside. Murshid Zubair managing to hold on, and a lovely pass. Dina Laikanayaka does very well. Passes it out to his flanker. Only manages to drop it on. A good fend there as well. Both teams trying to run from their own half. But the knock-ons causing the game to stop. The referee stops play for an injury. So a change of scrum half early in the game. Mendes replacing Avinash. Kingswood with the feed in to the scrum. Hirosh Sampath as Tuan Farid breaks, bumps off one, and the fly half is sucked in as well. Good work by the number 8. Hirosh Sampath puts a high up and under. Under it is Mendes. A penalty conceded. The player in front of the kicker had a hand on it first, and Murshid Zubair. Third penalty if he puts this through. He has the distance and the direction. Bisects the posts. It's 9 points to 5 here at Nittawela. Wesley taking the lead. Minutes away from the halftime break. Wesley surely, after conceding that try, will be happy to go into the halftime break with the lead. Mendes under the ball, sends it out to Valpirage, who clears the ball. A good kick, finding at least 30 meters. Chadura Soisa collects it cleanly and sends it out to Hirosh Sampath, who sends out Tuan Farid into a barging run. Taken down quickly. Asar Senevratna to Mohammad Sashan. Here's Kure with the grubble as Murshid Zubair clears his lines. Doesn't find a touch as Kure surveys his options. Asar Senevratna replies with a kick of his own. Valpirage looking to run. Another good kick. Lets the ball bounce. Well done from the Kingswood winger there. He shouldn't have let the ball bounce. The uneven bounce from the whole ball. Never know where it will land. Dina Lekanayaka, however, saving the day for Kingswood. Wesley manages to knock it on. Samuel Obrebo not being found by the hooker. So another lifeline for Kingswood to get out of jail. There has been a tactical change from coach Paul Toya. Pakir Ali playing at the fly-off position, while Valpitage has been moved to this left wing. Asar Senevratna spotting space beautifully. Murshid Zubair under it, collects it, tries to run. Lovely work from Zubair as Samuel Obrego finds himself in space, not held. Mendes serving his options. Murshid Zubair yet again sends his line in action. A good tackle from Kingswood coming in, but here's Wesley playing with advantage. Murshid Zubair tries that expansive pass, only manages to knock it on, but however, advantage for a high tackle on that far corner. It was a try-saving tackle, but it was a little too high, which gave Wesley with an opportunity for a penalty. Surely they will kick this into touch and look to set up that driving maul. A good touch find from Murshid Zubair as well. Beautifully elected from Samola Bribber, setting up the driving maul, but collapsed there. Still going is Wesley, however. Obstruction is the call. A penalty for Kingswood. Although both teams have played expansive rugby, the scoreline still remains 9 points to 5 in favour of Wesley College. Dina Lekanayaka finds touch. They will throw in from the right hand corner. Considerable, giving that they are playing the first game of the season. Tuan Farid bumps one off, still on his feet and brought down. Hirosha Sampath spotting space behind as Kure chases that down. Wesley touches that down, and that will be half time here at Nittawela. Wesley taking on Kingswood College in this Blaze Trophy. Wesley College going into half time with a 4-point lead. The 9 points for Wesley coming through 3 penalties from Murshid Zubair, and the 5 points of Kingswood coming through a solitary try from the number 8 Tuan Farid. And we are back with the action. Kingswood will kick off the second half from left to right. It will be Asani Saniviratna who will be kicking things off. Wesley had the average first half, to be really honest, and they are leading this Blaze Trophy encounter 9 points to 5. A good thumping kick, doesn't find touch, lets the ball bounce. Does Hiroshi Sampath. Here's Dinal Lekanayaka trying to run from their own half, but taken down. Hiroshi Sampath gives it out to his prop forward. Milan Veerasinghe doing the scrum half duties. A good grubble to Valigampola. Here's Murshid Zubair running through, broken play, offloads to Samola Brebo. Mendis doing the scrum half duties after being substituted. A lovely tackle coming in from Mathukorala. Here's numbers out on the wide. Manages to knock it on, but initially it was a forward pass to the flanker. So it will be a scrum in favor of Kingswood College. The first scrum of the second half. Virosha Sampath with the feed in. Breaks from the back. Virosha Sampath manages to knock it on. Here's the chasers coming in from Wesley. Tuan Farid being bundled into touch, and it will be a line out throw in favor of Wesley at a very dangerous position. Some good early pressure from the Wesleyites. Samuel Obebo and Tarindu Hassan combining there. Kingswood will really need to be cautious about this. Collected cleanly by Samuel Obebo, sends the ball out wide. Here's the flanker crashing in. Meters away from the try line is Wesley. The forwards trying to pick and go. Chooses the side. Well defended by Kingswood, however. Tarindu Hassan taking the ball in. Here's Tabit over the ball. Offside, playing advantage is the referee. Tries to go through the fringes. Samuel Obebo not managing to do so, but knocks the ball in the process. But the penalty advantage being played by the referee. Hence, there will be a lifeline for Wesley. Good early pressure. Opts for the 3 points. Does Wesley yet again. Thought they should have taken the scrum and gone for the try. But this penalty will put them and give them a cushion of one converted try of 7 points. Murshid Zubair slotting through 3 penalties to get that 9 points. The penalty conceded count is ever increasing for Kingswood. Already 9 penalties conceded. Murshid Zubair will be lining up this kick. It's a regulation kick for him by his standards. Gets a good look. And Wesley manages to send that ball across the right upright. Murshid Zubair giving Kingswood the lifeline here. It was a regulation kick. Sent it a little too wide. Dragged the ball. Here's Murshid Zubair under the ball. Sends the ball out wide to his wings. Walpitagi puts a high up and under. But Dinar Layakanayaka has the sense to call for the mark. Substitutions being made from Wesley. Taken quickly from Wesley. Opts to run the ball. Here's Murshid Zubair. Taken down. A very good tackle by Tumula Valikampola. The ball was almost lost forward and turned over by the referee, but still the referee giving a penalty to Wesley College. The Wesleyites earning themselves penalties. Kingswood guilty of giving away too many penalties. A precise kick finds a good 30 meters. Samuel Obbebo has been brilliant with his jumps. He'll be looking. A short line out taken. This is Tarundu Hassan losing the ball forward. Knocked on rather. Here's Kingswood with an opportunity. Decides to kick the ball. Murshid Zubair collects it, but finds the defenders on his shoulders. Wesley keeping things calm. The pass finding the referee in the way. The scrum half passing the ball directly at the referee, accepting that it was his fault, giving Wesley a scrum as they had the possession with them. Mendes with the feed in for the Wesleyites. Good counter-attacking from Wesley, but managed to hold on to position. Here's Murshid Zubair spotting space, thumping that ball down the corner. Good exploitation of space by Murshid Zubair. He has arguably been the best player out here, although he has missed 2 penalties. Kingswood with the throw in. Finds Chatra Soisa. Hiroshi Sampath sends it. Puts the ball in the air. A lovely pass. Valpitake sends the ball straight into Dinal Lekanayaka. Here's danger for Wesley. Dinal Lekanayaka taken down brilliantly. The counter-attack was good, but Kingswood managing to hold on to possession. Here's Atukorala, driven back by the Wesleyites. Asari Seneratna taking the ball into contact. Here's Tuan Farid, the try scorer. Knocks the ball forward, the cardinal error. Offside is the call yet again. Conceding too many penalties. Conceding too many penalties is Kingswood College. Murshid Zubair tried to take that quick tap, but the referee wasn't ready. There was a player injured in that far corner, hence the stoppage being caused. Murshid this time opting for the post yet again. The most difficult kick he has had so far in this game, missing 2 easy ones. The penalty conceded count for Kingswood increasing as the game progresses. Three kickable penalties being put over and 2 kickable penalties not being put over. This is the sixth which Wesley have opted to go for the 3 points. Murshid Zubair lining his kick up, has the distance and the direction, slots it through. The most difficult kick he has had to put over is put it over, and he's missed 2 easy ones. So that's a cushion of 1 converted try, a gap of 7 points taken quickly by Kingswood, but Murshid Zubair yet again manages to find space and put Kingswood in their own half. This is what Kingswood have been lacking. They have not gone out of their own territory. They've kicked the ball away too much. Wesley, on the other hand, have looked to run, and they have been brilliant in finding space as Tuan Farid takes the ball into contact. Here's knowing he had advantage. Pirosha Sampath putting over a punt. The penalty opting to go for touch. Good high hanging kick, finds a good 30 meters. And they are in just meters outside the Wesley red zone. Finds Chatura Soisa, overthrows him, and the referee says it's not straight, so it will be a scrum in favor of Wesleyites. Mendis will be feeding in that ball to the scrum. A good steady scrum by the looks of it. Wesley been put in huge pressure, kicks it. But here's Kure on it, and Asir Senaviratna. He should have sped there, but bundled into touch. A good covering tackle from Walpitake. And Murshid Zubair. Asir Senaviratna getting that offload from Kure. He really should have put down the burners. He would have surely gone over for the try. A three-man line out. Advantage being played in favor of Wesley. The Kingswood line was offside. Hirosha Sampath under it. Advantage still not over. Murshid Zubair will be looking to gain good meters from this kick to put his side in a commanding position, but very well kept in play. Here's Kure stepping past one, trying to go by himself. Lovely piece of work by Kure. Milan Veerasinghe, the captain, taking the ball in, playing advantage for offside. Here's an opportunity for Kingswood. Mohammad Shazan. Hirosha Sampath sends it out to Chatur Soisa. He manages to retain the ball. Numbers on the outside for Kingswood. Asani Seneviratne spots it. Sends it out to Kure. Asani Seneviratne, acting as the scrum half, gives it out to his prop forward. There was an obstruction call. The advantage still wasn't over. Hence, the referee brings back play to where initially the Wesleyite defense was caught offside. Hirosha Sampath will be kicking this into touch surely. A very good kick right inside the 5-meter line for the Kingswoodians. Chatura Soisa taking the ball cleanly, and the driving ball has been set up. Well sucked in by the Wesleyites. Hirosha Sampath surveying his options and giving it out to his forwards, marching instructions. Here's Asani Seneviratne to Atikorale, who was cutting back in. Numbers on the outside. Asani Seneviratne trying to spin and twist the forwards on the left side, but still goes for the right side. Here's Chatura Soisa. Meters away from the try line is Kingswood. Kure doing the scrum half duties. Dhananjay trying to go through the fringe, taken down inches close. Here's numbers on the outside. Chatura Silva is been held up there. He should have sent the ball out wide to Chatura Silva. He had no Wesleyite defender guarding him. Tuan Farid should have sent that ball out wide to Chatura Silva. If he had, surely it would have been a try. And a substitution coming in. Kure being taken out. Rather, it is Tumulu Valikampala who has gone out. And the number 23, Oyomal, has made it in. And a replacement in the fly half position, Valpitiki, who has had a brilliant game at fly half, has been taken off due to an ankle injury. Kingswood with the scrum. Hirosha Sampath to fade in. Good solid scrum as the number 8 tries to barge through, but Wesley good on defense as the forwards will now look to pick and go. Trying to go through the fringes. Taking a little too time, but this time gains meters, inches away from the try line. Sends the ball out to Milan Veerasinghe. Milan Veerasinghe twists and turns, and that's the try being scored. Just inches short. I thought he had extended his hand. The referee is unmoved. Still playing through their forwards is Kingswood. Now the try has been scored. That's the captain scoring for Kingswood. Milan Veerasinghe with the second try of the game for Kingswood. Tuan Farid scored the first and Milan Veerasinghe scoring the second. It's 10 points to 12 here at Nittawela. Hirosha Sampath will have the duty of converting this and equaling the scores. The dying minutes of the game. Waves and waves of attack. After doing so much of defensive work, the Wesley defense have been penetrated twice. The conversion isn't good. Hirosha Sampath didn't find the target, had the distance. Wesley will restart. A slender 2-point margin. Unable to collect the restart. Wesley opting for the scrum. Mendes will feed the ball into the scrum. So lovely work from the forwards from Kingswood after conceding so many penalties. But however, the team who scores next will surely take advantage. Murshid Zubair held up in midfield, finally taken down. Numbers on the right side but opts for the left. Twist and turns. The number 11 for the Wesleyites finally taken down. A ruck has been formed in that far corner. Opts for the line. Here's Murshid Zubair serving his options. Not a very good pass, but equally well done from the replacement. Gains meters. Mendes sending it out to his forwards. The number 6 for Wesley. Not a good pass from Mendes, but here's a space out on the wide for Wesley and a lovely wrap around, and Murshid Zubair will go in for that try in the corner. That's Wesley scoring their first try of the game. 17 points to 10 with the conversion to come. Murshid Zubair has been scoring all the points for Wesley. Hiroshi Sampath with the feed in to the scrum. The number 8 breaks from the back. Isolated he is though. But Kingswood doing really well to hold on to position. Asri Seneviratna on his feet manages to find a long cutout pass to his wing. He was isolated as well. Hiroshi Sampath asking his forwards. As Tuan Farids make a barging run. He has space on the outside. Here's Atukorale to Mohammad Sashan cutting back inside. Met in traffic. Good defense from the Wesleyites. Numbers on the outside. Space in midfield. Wesley looks like they're in hip trouble as Chatro Soisa goes by his own. Chatro Soina still going is Chatro Soina. Sends in an offload. Finally collected by the Wesleyites, but good counter-attacking coming in from the Kingswood lads. But looks like the referee has spotted a knock-on. And the clock has been stopped due to 2 injuries. The scrum in favor of the Wesleyites. We are in the 9 minutes of this game. The Wesley defense should be credited. They have held strong, even though 2 superb tries have been scored by Kingswood. Lovely bit of work by Hiroshi Sampath. Mendis not being able to collect that ball cleanly. He was surely in for the try, but the second kick found a little too much of space and power. Here's Kingswood with an opportunity. Finally in the 9 minutes. Here's Hiroshi Sampath with the fade in. The number 8 breaking. Samola Brabo doing brilliantly. Playing advantages. The referee Kingswood inching ever so closely. Hiroshi Sampath barking instructions. Going through the fringes. Will it be heartbreak for the Wesleyites? Kingswood certainly having the upper hand this time around inside the opposition's 22. Still playing with advantage here. Here is another advantage being played for a high tackle. Asari Senuratna doing really well. Hiroshi Sampath surveying his options. trying to snipe through, and Milan Veerasinghe is over for the try. Kingswood have come behind to take the lead. Beautiful bit of play from Hiroshi Sampath. Took 3 players out and then sent in the offload to Milan Veerasinghe, who went over for the second try of the game. It's 15 points. Hiroshi Sampath being in the thick of things. Wesley defense, after holding on for so long, has given away. It's 15 points to 12 with the conversion to come. Hiroshi Sampath to extend the lead to 5 points. Lines this kick up, and that is slaughtered through. The final 7 minutes of the game, and Kingswood are leading 17 points to 12. Here's Wesley with the restart. Manages to collect it. Does the Wesleyites a knock forward advantage being played in favor of Wesley. A scrum in favor of the Wesleyites. Minutes away from the end of play. All Kingswood have to do is to win this scrum, play a few phases, and the game is done and dusted. Wesley, on the other hand, will be looking to at least score that first try of the game for themselves. Murshid Zubair went over that far corner, but it was disallowed. Kingswood going in for 3 tries. A good strong scrum. Here's Wesley opening up the defense. Went by himself. He had numbers on the outside. Should have passed that ball. Murshid Zubair was screaming for that ball. Still with advantage is Wesley. Here's Wesley on the attack. Still going forward is Wesley. Still trying to get that final score for themselves. Here's numbers on the scrum in favor of the Wesleyites. We are in the 9 minutes of this game. The Wesley defense should be credited. They have held strong, even though 2 superb tries have been scored by Kingswood. Lovely bit of work by Hirosha Sampath. Mendis not being able to collect that ball cleanly. He was surely in for the try, but the second kick found a little too much of space and power. Here's Kingswood with an opportunity. Finally in the 9 minutes. Here's Hirosha Sampath with the fade in. The number 8 breaking. Sambol Abrabo doing brilliantly. Playing advantage is the referee. Kingswood inching ever so closely. Hirosha Sampath barking instructions, going through the fringes. Will it be heartbreak for the Wesleyites? Kingswood certainly having the upper hand this time around inside the opposition's 22. Still playing with advantage here. Here is another advantage being played for high tackle. Asar doing really well. Hirosha Sampath surveying his options, trying to snipe through, and Milan Veerasinghe is over for the try. Kingswood have come behind to take the lead. Beautiful bit of play from Hirosha Sampath. Put 3 players out and then sent in the offload to Milan Veerasinghe, who went over for the second try of the game. It's 15 points. Hirosha Sampath being in the thick of things. Wesley defense, after holding on for so long, has given away. It's 15 points to 12 with the conversion to come. Hirosha Sampath to extend the lead to 5 points. Lines this kick up, and that is slotted through. The final 7 minutes of the game, and Kingswood are leading 17 points to 12. Here's Wesley with the restart. Manages to collect it. Does the Wesleyites a knock forward advantage being played in favor of Wesley. A scrum in favor of the Wesleyites. Minutes away from the end of play. All Kingswood have to do is to win this scrum, play a few phases, and the game is done and dusted. Wesley, on the other hand, will be looking to at least score that first try of the game for themselves. Murshid Zubair went over that far corner, but it was disallowed. Kingswood going in for 3 tries. A good strong scrum. Here's Wesley opening up the defense. Went by himself. He had numbers on the outside. Should have passed that ball. Murshid Zubair was screaming for that ball. Still with advantage is Wesley. Here's Wesley on the attack. Still going forward is Wesley. Still trying to get that final score for themselves. He has numbers on the outside, and can Wesley score from this angle? Not really sure. They have been taken down in that far corner. Knock on, and that's the game. Kingswood have won the Papare Trophy. They have won it 17 points to 12. Kingswood are victorious in the Papare Trophy, scoring 3 tries, 1 conversion, making it 17 points, and 4 penalties, giving Wesley the 12 points. And that's how the game has ended. 17 points to 15, 3 tries, 1 conversion, 17 points, and 4 penalties, giving Kingswood, Wesley rather, 12 points.